Fury versus Klitschko. I've been wanting to talk to you about this for ages. You're a heavyweight. You know how it goes. You fought Wladimir Klitschko. What are Fury's chances like in this one?
I mean, his chances are good with the way he's fighting, with the experience, and the power. Never leaves. And a lot of people, you still can punch. He's smart. Tyson talks a lot. He talks a lot, and he looks. If he can look in the ring like he thought, man, nobody will beat him. And he's selling it like it's like no other. But when you look at the style, I mean, Wladimir fought tall guys. He fought short guys. He set you up. The same thing with Tyson Fury. If he's coming forward, and Tyson is true in some parts. You never fought a taller young guy that's hungry right there. I mean, he fought something, but Tyson got a little bit more experience than the other tall guys he fought. A little bit more, not experience, I would say a little bit more skill. But he's going against a guy that, he just know how to win, know how to set up his right hand, got a killer jab. And the jab is the main weapon, in my opinion, with Wladimir Klitschko to set you up. Because right after the jab touch, the right hand coming. And he'll set you up and break you down round after round. And he can use his legs, take you at an angle. And if Tyson Fury coming forward, he could play into Vladimir's hand. Because he's a 6'9", a tall guy that loves to come forward. That plays into Vladimir's hand. So now if he's gonna sit back and box a little bit, use that height and reach and make Wladimir think, and then connect with his punching the way he wants to, maybe that could offset Wladimir, throw him off, and then he can land some punches. But at the same time, anything can happen. He could come forward and knock Wladimir out going forward. But as we look at these styles and previous matches, that plays into his hands pretty good. And I know Wladimir looks at, just like anybody else, any other boxer, look at the Steve Cunningham fighting like, man, let this little guy knock you down. I'm this big major puncher. When I land, I'm knocking you out. So that's how he look at it. And I think Tyson Fury, he's in the fight. He's a live dog. But he better show up some, certain things in his game. I'm a defensive guy. And I'm training guys. I teach defense, and with Tyson, if he's gonna come forward, he better shut that jab down. In my opinion, you shut the jab down, which I couldn't do. You're gonna shut the right hand down because it's coming right after. And that's a main weapon of his. And if he can shut down certain weapons, he's a live dog in the fight. But right now, you got to lean towards Wladimir Klitschko. Just experience, love being champion, love performing, and especially when a guy starts talking, he want to shut him up. So we'll see.
The pullout, the injury. A lot of people are doubting the injury. I watched the video of Wladimir. I actually talked to Tyson. I said, Tyson, this guy's going to pull out on you. And, he has gone on and pulled out on him. In fact, he was at the Sky Sports studios and he was saying, don't pull out on me now. And the same moment he said that, a few hours later, Wladimir pulled out on him. The fight's been rescheduled for November. Is Wladimir playing games here? And what psychological effects could that have?
I mean, it could be playing games. Who knows? I mean, it's a major psychological effect. Not only mentally, but physically. Because you go to training. You get ready for a fight. Now you got to recalculate everything all over again the way you want to fight. Because your nerves, everything, it plays it. As the fight gets closer, you get a little bit more nervous and anxious to fight. And then when it's caught up, you're like, man, okay, it's rescheduled. You don't even feel like going back to training no more because you think, okay, this fight was over. And now we're doing it again. Now I got to start training all over again mentally more than anything. Training your mind to be in fight mode, because once a fight called off, you're strictly at that moment. In my opinion, this is my experience. The fight is off to me. I mean, it's just okay. I'm not even fighting. It's over. I'm gonna go eat all the food I'm not supposed to eat and do whatever, you know. And now you got to get back in the camp, start getting your mental right more than physical. So, you know, it could be a mental game. It could be a legitimate injury. So, I mean, Mike Tyson did it all the time. It's not like, you know, this is a new thing. You know, he pull out and then it's back on. You know, and a lot of guys did that throughout their career, and it helped them out. I mean, mentally, it will shut the opponent down. So, but I'm just happy that the fight's on. You know, it's on a certain date, and how Tyson Fury talked, it seemed like it shouldn't affect him, because he kind of expected it to happen. So now it happened. Now on fight day, in my opinion, there's no excuses. And if you do have an excuse, nobody's not going to listen to you anyway. They're not going to believe you. So, oh well, you go fight.